What up? I'm Ras.
And I'm Kathy.
And we're Team UltraPedestrian. So we're thru hikers and adventure runners and mountaineers. We just love going out on challenging routes and seeing the beautiful sights along the way and immersing ourselves in the natural world and trying to do something unique. In the thru hiking and ultra running scene, people go after fastest known times, FKTs, and we've kind of developed our own niche going after only known times, OKTs. So going after new routes or iterations of existing routes that nobody's ever done before. And our newest only known time project is the one that we are about to embark on, which we're calling the Up North Loop. That's UP for UltraPedestrian. And it's an inland northwest loop linking together the Idaho Centennial Trail, the Oregon Desert Trail, the Pacific Crest Trail, and the Pacific Northwest Trail into approximately a 2,634-mile loop. And we got the idea from this project from looking at a map online of the long trails in North America and just saw what looked like a kind of obvious loop that jumped out at us connecting those four trails, and it looked like it was perfectly humanly possible, and we wanted to find out if we were the humans to do it. And it was inspired by people like Andrew Skirka and his Great Western Loop and Ryan Dirtmonger Silva with his Vagabond Loop. So the idea of linking these trails together, once I saw it on that map, it just kind of took on a life of its own in my mind, and I kind of couldn't stop thinking about it. And that's usually how these projects go, is once they take on a life of their own in my mind, I just can't put them down until we figure out a way to have a go at it and see if we can do it. Our most recent OKT project prior to this was an attempt last year to be the first people to yo-yo the Grand Enchantment Trail from Phoenix to Albuquerque and then back to Phoenix, but we ended up being stopped by a number of factors, about 300 miles shy of our goal.
When we were approaching Phoenix, the temperatures began reaching triple digits and our water sources started becoming fewer and far between, and some of them were non-existent. Others were fouled with cow pies, both fresh and old. And on top of that, I started experiencing some different illnesses and symptoms that were leading to the possibility that I might be a type 1 diabetic. 11 years ago, I had had pancreatic surgery to remove a growth that was encapsulating part of my pancreas. So that portion was removed along with my spleen. A development now of that surgery is that I am now a type 1 diabetic. My pancreas does not produce enough insulin, if any insulin, and that came to light at the end of the Grand Enchantment Trail yo-yo attempt. This will be my first thru hike as a type 1 diabetic, and I will carry all of my insulin and other medical supplies with me that I will need. I'll keep a close check on my blood sugars and keep them at a healthy level and make sure that I'm just following a really great health protocol and dietary guidelines while I'm out there to make sure that this can be a sustainable hike for Ras and I.
So those are our plans. We're going to attempt this big, crazy mega loop, stringing together 3 kind of lesser known trails and a portion of one of the big 3 trails, the Pacific Crest Trail. So please follow along here on the trek. And you can also look for our satellite transponder on our website at ultrapedestrian.com/up-north-loop. If you go there, ultrapedestrian.com/up-north-loop, you can find our Garmin InReach map where you'll actually see where we are at any given point. And you can look at it and be like, oh, wow, they haven't made it very far. There's also a CalTopo link you can click on, which gives you really detailed information about the route for those people that are interested in that. So please follow along and watch for our continuing vlogs here on the trek.
Give thanks for life.